Current
It's going to be
politics.
like this till the judgment day. Most of the people are going to be in political diagrams, trying to get some power of whatever. influence.
I understand, but the very system that they want to fight, they are part of the system, and they get elected.
And that's where you need to see the thought leaders, not the political leaders.
So the problem is we do not have such people. The people we had Maulana Isaaq, he is no more. May Allah bless him. We had Dr. Israr, he is no more.
I don't think Dr. Israr was a thought leader.
Well, I disagree.
Yeah, well, you can.
Yeah, I
That's
disagree.
what I like. You should disagree. But
I disagree on this point because I've been personally following him for last 3 odd years. I was not fortunate enough.
The way he
to-
was constructing the very arguments against a lot of things were not his own. First of all, he's not a thought leader.
Yeah, exactly. See, thought leadership is not about creating your own ideas all the time.
No, it's not
about
just that.
yeah,
It's not just that.
yeah.
But it has this simple single.
And however, I don't know, but he was the only one who was against the status quo to a level that he was actually trying to muster up or bring up a revolution.
He was. He was.
Well, at least when he tried to do that, nobody in the whole canvas, including the apex mullahs of Saudi Arabia, who were complacent to their government, he was the only one.
No, that's
So,
his intent. That's not his thought.
But he had the competence as well.
I highly doubt. I'm in no way to doubt his knowledge, but I'm talking about.
He had the competence. He had
The weakest of the grips in all of those categories in which he was competing with the contemporaries. In hadith, actually he was the weakest in hadith. Okay. Actually, he himself said that, I have no grip on hadith. And that actually, disqualified him from the very pedestal he's sitting on, first and foremost. Secondly,
he said hadith means, he meant fiqh itself.
No,
the whole
specific knowledge. Secondly, I'm talking about his own contemporaries, for God's sakes. His own contemporaries were, wiping the floor with this guy when it comes down to the knowledge of hadith. Secondly, his interpretation of the Quran, and I've read Bayan al-Quran twice. He had serious arguments against Sayyid Qutb in Fizul al-Quran, and I'm thinking the guy actually had way more evidence of the power to actually change towards Khilafah, which, by the way, Dr. Israr was fighting for in Pakistan. I don't know where he was placing his argument. If you study Dr. Israr and his contemporary, that's why he didn't get the right. I'm talking about the rightists. Rightists were not following Dr. Israr in numbers which he could have had if he had more research about, his own category of knowledge.
The biggest problem was that the right at that time the right was so much into politics. It was
not the political right. Okay, let me give you an example. Why do you think the low socioeconomic class did not follow the Dr. Israr's movement? That's the one way of actually checking out whether if there any political influence in his following or not.
But probably he had a different
He was not known as a scholar in his contemporaries.
Because he was not trying to address the lower classes, the lower SECs he wanted to talk to the intelligentsia, the people who understand.
He wanted to.
But
that's why
that was his whole life.
Okay, I'm for Dr. Israr, and I'm for all of the people who are actually doing something about it. But if you compare Dr. Israr from in his contemporaries, he was the weakest of them all.
For example, give me one.
Dr. Israr was way weaker in terms of his grip on hadith than Maulana Isaaq.
Oh, that is for sure. But I very weaker. Dr. Israr is like this, and Maulana Isaaq is like this. I take this.
I'll tell you the fact how it psychologically.
I know this for a fact.
Yeah, I know. So we agree here, right? So when you have a following which is in millions, I'm talking about for Maulana Isaaq's, why do you think they didn't collaborate in following? They have the same objective, right?
The
philosophy.